3, 2, 1.
Angie Pooh? Do you know Angie?
Who's that?
Who is she? Oh, Angie Pooh.
Hey, it's me, Angie Pooh. We're back. It's me, Angie Pooh. Hey guys, what it do? He's here. We're gonna have to figure out another name because I only got one daddy and he's in Philadelphia. But and I told him that, so there ain't no problem. We're gonna talk. This is our combo. Please feel free to ask any questions. Make sure you put them eyes up in the building. We're going to ask some questions. We're going to see what he do, how he do it. But be mindful. We need you to be respectable. And feel free to share us out. Welcome. Share us out. And without further ado, it's all because of you. What's up, Big Daddy?
Hey, Miss Angie.
I told you how I feel about the Big Daddies.
It's okay. I get it all the time. My cousin and several other my family members, ever since the channel's been taken off, they've all said it. You have set yourself up badly. I said, I know, but again, I wanted a different name. I wanted something innovative that was catchy and that people, as soon as they hear it, they're either going to laugh or they're going to like scratch their head or they're just going to be like in complete awe, like, okay, Big Daddy Beard. But then you have your people that really like it though. They're like, okay, I rock with that. That's fly. That's different. So I'm all about that. So it's okay.
It's definitely different. But before we get started, can we just do a general hi? Just say hi to everybody that's it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. How y'all doing out there? What's going on?
We can give them a salute. Hi, what's up? A-Town down. I'm doing all the signs and
the P's up, A-Town down.
all that. So what I'm interested in knowing before we even get started, let's see the beard. Pull the beard up. Come.
I just got it cleaned up for y'all, so that's where the moniker comes from. Everybody tells me all the time, like you got to be using Just for Men, or you probably airbrush it or something. Like you're doing something. It can't be that natural. So I tell people it's all natural. I try to take care of it as much as I can. I don't use any type of products. I don't use any ultra perm or juices and berries. None of the stuff from Coming to America. I just I'm just blessed to have it. So.
You got jokes. And I'm agreeing with MTGV. I'm the salt and pepper is just like working. Work. When did you become salt? Like at what age did salt start to appear?
Probably around the time they came out with that song, Shoot. I'm just playing it.
He got jokes. I do hear some feedback. You got me on?
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to lower it down because I do hear feedback.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm off my phone, so.
It's okay. I think you probably still got me on YouTube and plus you on StreamYard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let me remove the YouTube. Okay. Is it better now?
1 2 1 2. Ah, there you go. You the man.
Oh, okay.
Beard game.
You already know. Um. Oh, so when the salt and pepper started? Uh. Hmm. I would say maybe a few years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, it started. I mean, as far as like my beer, believe it or not, it started coming in when I was about 14. So, the thing was, I wasn't letting it come in all the way. I wasn't letting it fully grow in. I constantly kept cutting it and messing with it. And so here's the thing. So I was born in '84. So I'm a huge fan of, the '80s and the '90s. Like that's my time. That's my era. But especially, the '80s. I used to watch a lot of the old school shows like
Hold up.
Shaft.
Hold
Huh?
up. We got feedback. We got some feedback. Close out all of your wherever just keep me on. If you want to come out, I'll knock you out and you come back because only you got the link. But you must have me on YouTube plus StreamYard because I hear more than one device going.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see what's going on because I just jumped into the link that you sent. So yeah. Let me try to
I
back
don't
out and see
hear
what's
it.
going
I
on.
don't hear it anymore.
Oh, you don't?
Let's ask them, guys. Do you hear feedback? Yes or no? Mic 2, 1, check. Go ahead, bust around while we waiting here. Oh, come on. I'll be
I'm
the
trying.
beatbox.
Okay. I'm trying to think of something. Trying to.
Come on. We can do some old school, some new school. I think I know about it.
Okay.
They want to come
One.
outside. Okay, I can't sing.
1 2 1 2 in the place to be is BDB on this interview with AP live from YT. Is that good? Is that?
You did that. All right, we got it now. Now I'm gonna just
Okay.
go ahead and give you the floor. I want you to tell us who you are. Now, don't go too depth because we got some questions. So I want
Okay.
you to tell us who you are, where we can find you, and that's it. You got it.
All right. Name is Jaden Johnson. I'm originally from Jersey. I just moved down to Florida about 2.5, 3 months ago. I'm loving it. It's just been a blessing to be here and finally get the opportunity to come to a place I've always felt like I was destined to be. Um, Again, you can catch me on Instagram. You can catch me on YouTube. For my Instagram, J2 Street Artist, I have a business page where I specialize in my art and graphic design work through my company, Imprint Street Artist. And on YouTube, you can catch me. As you see, the shirt, part of the merch line, Big Daddy Beer Gaming Promotions. That's where I'm at. So, yeah, you know, hit me up on either platform. I'm always available. So,
Did you bring me some more products? I need to see some more of your gear. I want you to advertise it. You can have a model walk across. You can do whatever you want to do here. We all grown, but you
okay.
do got me. I got some displays, right? I'm looking around.
Yeah. Uh, I do have one of my shirts. I'd have to go and get
Okay,
it.
we can put you on pause. We can do an early commercial. You if you need
Okay.
to go, let's do an early
Yeah.
commercial and then okay.
Yeah. Give me 1 second.
No worries. All right, guys, please, I want your questions because we gotta ask all these questions. We want to know. We want to support one another. If they said we hilarious. We want him to show us any and everything. If you don't have one another, go ahead and subscribe to one another. Get to know the people in the chat because my family is your family and we are family. And don't forget, later on, we got another one. We got another one. Slim Jim, we'll see you later on, my brother. Okay, look, he got it up. He got it up. Oh, wait, hold on. I got to get
Trying to even it out so that you can see it fully. So that's just one of the few. I have other ones that I'm going to be printing, but yeah. I just started that one. That's actually one of the first ones just on my merch line that I'm doing. So again, it all just details into what I do as an artist and a graphic designer outside of being a YouTube content creator. So everyone was telling me, you should get a merch line going with some of the stuff, some of your phrases and quotes and some of the different things that you got going on artistically. So I said, you know what, that's a good idea. So, you know, slowly but surely I'm getting it out there. So anybody that's interested, again, YouTube, Instagram, you can hit me up on either platform. I'm always available.
That I'm liking it. I really like, I'm all about the merch and the logos. And I mean, I even like it, it looked like you got Kanye and Drake. Like, I'm just saying, that's what I see because I'm newsy. But
You
I
know
see
what's
the
funny?
beard.
Yeah, so if I can get closer up, that's me. I drew myself. And then there's the controller.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got the king crown. And then there's a little banner. And it says the name of my channel, Big Daddy Beard Gaming Promotions. And then right below it, I just put my name in graffiti, BDBGP, just to kind of abbreviate it.
Look at him. We both on our graffiti. We on our graffiti. Wait, we are.
I'm an 80s, 90s baby. Anything you could think of from those eras, I'm all about it, especially when it comes to the art, the old school. That's the thing. I love like your merch, like with your sociable,
Oh,
how
thank you.
you're taking it back to that old school retro feel. I'm all about that. Like if I could have been a time machine, take me back to two different eras, either the early 90s or like I would say 83, 84, around the time of Soul Train and when Michael Jackson was killing the charts with Thriller back to back years. One of those two eras, I want to go back and just stay right there. So
I totally agree with you. I totally agree. So, what made you move from up north? Because you up top. That's the reason why you got the beer gang. Because you from the north. What made you move from the north to go down south? What did it? What did it? Who did it? She did it. Tell we nosy. We nosy.
he did it, she did it, they did it. No, I've been up north my entire life. Like I said, I was born and raised in Jersey. My dad, he worked a lot of different jobs, so I bounced around from New York to even Philly, different parts of Pennsylvania, the suburban areas. I went to school in New York, and I went for about 3.5 years before I decided to go off and venture into art and graphic design because at the time, it was really stressful. They really weren't appreciating my craft and what I was doing as far as just art and graphic design. So I went off on my own. I started my company back in 2006. But as far as Florida, I've spent so much time vacationing down here and traveling. I have several friends and family that are down here. All the times I came down here, I just felt like the vibes. I'm like, you know what, this is where I need to be. And it's nothing against, being up north, but just something I kind of learned over time as far as business and just progression. There's not too many people that really want to see others propel themselves to that next level, that higher plateau. Because again, I came from the urban, the hood, so you don't really see a lot of people doing more to elevate themselves and get to that next level. So all my time that I spent down here, people were just saying, like, Jay, you just got to get down here. There's so much to do. There's so much to see. There's so many people that are extremely like-minded like you that are progressing, that are making moves, that are doing this, that, and the third. And we already see that you got that hustler's ambition. You got that mentality. So why not be in an area where you can not only enjoy it, every day can feel like a vacation? Because even right now, it feels like a vacation. I'm off relaxing, but I'm not even really doing much. But just being down here and seeing all of the different scenery and the people and the colors and just everything, it just is so vivid. It's so vibrant down here. So I love it. And I just remember telling myself a couple years back before I finally made the transition that yeah, this is where I need to be. So I'm finally here, and it's been a blessing. You know.
Now it's funny because I see that you've been you know about me, but this is about you. And I'm appreciating your oasis back there. Like, you're a plant man. That's some.
Oh, this is all. I'm on the patio right now, so this is all my stepdad stuff. He's all into the plants and the florals. He loves all that. So he's got this whole patio interior decorated with all these different tropical plants and flowers that he's collected. They've all been down here for about 6 years now, my family. So
I
yeah,
appreciate
that's
that.
cool.
I
Oh
appreciate
yeah.
it because I'm a plant chick. You can't buy me no
Oh, okay.
flowers. Give me a plant. We good to go. We good to go. What I
That's
want
what's
you to
up.
do while we acknowledge we got a couple dollars up in the building, I need you to go into the back chat, the private chat, and hit
Okay.
me up with your social media, your website, your channel, everything that I can continue to drop it in the chat while we talk. We do have some questions on board. Guys, we just gonna ask that you be patient because we a little running behind, but it's okay. We're gonna get it all done. So while just go ahead and drop all the information that you want everyone to know where they can find you, where they can stalk you out. Um, whatever how much information you want to let us know. And then I'm
Okay.
going to acknowledge the money that we just got. Okay. Give me
Oh
one
yeah,
second.
yeah, absolutely.
We getting the money. Ooh. And hit my yellow like button.
Oh, that's where that.
For the money, I got money. Hit the money, I got money.
We are super thankful. I got to do my twerk. I'm old. You only going to get one cheek. That's the new twerk.
That's too funny.
That's the new twerk. I need you to tell me exactly on your channel you do different games, and I guess I'm gonna just run right into it and then just go ahead and be newsy because it's a lot of questions I have in regards to your channel. Okay,
Absolutely.
so
Ask away.
this is the segment where we be asking all them questions,
Hey.
So are you into the Marvel movies and comics and stuff? Because I see you play a lot of the Marvel games.
You guessed it right too. I've been a fan of Marvel since day one. Believe it or not, one of my idols, the late great Stan Lee, rest in peace.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
he's the reason. He's one of the few reasons why I became an artist. But yeah, I love Marvel. Spider-Man, that's my favorite comic book hero of all time. The GOAT, the greatest, the best to ever do it. Actually, what made me become an artist was when I first did a freehand sketch of Spider-Man. It was real basic, real simple. And I just remember looking at it and I was like, man, I think this is what I need to do. This is my calling because I wasn't sure what I was going to do as far as a career path was concerned. I
Okay.
was, how people would say, oh, what do you want to be? I want to be a lawyer or a doctor or a physician or whatever. I was like, I said a doctor, but ultimately I knew that wasn't going to be it. But because I was so in love with all the different cartoons and movies and anime coming up as I was a kid and just doodling constantly, just drawing whatever came to mind, I just felt like the man above was just telling me like, Jay, you found your calling. This is it. Be an artist? Absolutely. I said, there it is. And the rest was history. And then gaming just kind of falls into that as well. I've been doing both ever since I was about 6, 7 years old. I actually self-taught myself how to draw. And I just learned from other mentors as I got older to perfect my craft. But with the gaming, I've always loved the versatility of just different titles and just all the different assortments, the different genres. So I basically just kind of put both and both together. And yeah, here I am.
So you had the Nintendo or the AT? I'm a little old, so help me out. It was the
Atari.
Nintendo and with the joystick. What was that one?
The Atari.
Before PlayStation. We're going way back.
What we're gonna do is go back in time. Yeah, the first one I had was the Atari.
Atari, there you go. It was the Atari. So
So
you was
I had Atari, I had Nintendo, I had Sega, and then I transitioned into the PlayStation, which I have now, and the Nintendo Switch.
okay. So do you like PlayStation better than Xbox?
Love PlayStation. I mean, just
Really?
the slogan. Yeah, just think of the slogan alone. Greatness awaits. What do you think when you hear that? You hear so many things. It's like, damn, like the best is yet to come when I hear that. I love that slogan. That just means we're just getting started. This is only half of what we do. Like it's on the verge of just rising. Just the word alone, greatness. You hear it. You already know it's something positive. You know it's going to be something like big, astronomical. So yeah,
Wow.
I mean Xbox is just simple. It's like, oh, jump in. I think of jump in. I think of like, what are we doing? Double Dutch? Just doing that. Yeah, it's like, come on, that's too mediocre. That's too bland and basic. Nothing against anybody who wants to play Xbox who is a big fan of it. That's cool, but greatness awaits. It makes you think, like, damn, okay, I see where you're going with it. So that's why I love it.
Okay. Now I understand you like Spider-Man. He's your guy. Okay. But I'm a
Mm-hmm.
look. I need to get Batman or Superman. You got to choose between one or two.
I gotta say Superman.
Okay.
Only because of
What original Superman? Like who was your best actor that played Superman?
the GOAT, Christopher Reeve.
Oh,
I do like Henry Cavill. Don't get me wrong. Henry Cavill, he's dope. Now the guy that played before Henry Cavill, I'm not sure what his name was. I think he was in Superman Returns. He was okay. But Christopher Reeve, I mean, who?
I know
Henry Cavill is
everybody gonna say Christopher Reeve. Okay, who's your favorite Batman?
Michael Keaton.
I don't know about
Who
that.
who did it better than Michael Keaton? Those first two Batmans were amazing. I'm not even a big Batman fan. I didn't really like George Clooney. I didn't like
I
Val
was about to
Kilmer.
say George. George popped
George,
off.
George was too basic. He was just too plain. He just, oh, hey, what are you doing over there? Stop it, thieves. Get over here. And I was like, hey, what? Come on. With Michael Keaton, he was direct and he was serious. He played the part. Because I mean, again, any of them can play Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne is, he's simple. He's just straight to the point. But to really kind of strike that fear in you, I feel like Michael Keaton had it with the voice and everything. Christian Bale, he tried to do it, but
Christian had
it
that
wasn't bad.
voice.
He
Christian
did,
made
but
you tune in as a woman.
yeah, but but only thing with Christian Bale is I don't know if it seemed like someone was pinching his nose or his neck because he's like, why do you sound like you're asthmatic in a sense? I was waiting to just find somebody to go on set and just give them a hair like here you go, couple pumps. Okay, there you go. Back on set, ready?
You was
Action.
looking for the asthmatic pump. Okay, I need to go back a little bit more. At what age did you start becoming salt? Because we was kind of mixed up.
Oh, so I just turned 37 last month, August 11th. So the salt, I would say probably maybe 34, 35, somewhere right around there. At first I wasn't crazy about it, but people were telling me, look, I always heard it was from stress, but people said it's actually from wisdom. And I'm like, I never thought about it like that. And they would always tell me, like, you're so smart, you got so much intellect, the stuff that you talk about, the things that you remember, like your mental Rolodex is just so fascinating. So it's like, okay, and I can understand that. But I've learned to embrace it now, as the years are going by and stuff like that. And I see a lot of other people that have it just like me, and so I don't feel as bad when I walk around and stuff, because everybody's like, some people are like, oh, you're old, you're this, you grandpa now. I'll tell you what though, I'm gonna be the flyest grandpa, I'm gonna be
So you're gonna be the zaddy, not the daddy, but the zaddy.
That too. And it's funny because some people they'll be like, so is it Big Daddy or is it Big Zaddy? I'm like, it's whatever. It's Big Daddy, but everyone throws their different emphasis on it. So I'm just like, hey, cool. I rock with it either way. So,
It's amazing because you're kind of before your time. You just said 37, and then you went back with the graffiti and the old school. You're not even our age. I mean, well, you're not slim age because he said I'm young, so I'm just gonna put it.
I you know what I tell people, Ange? I'm a young man with an old soul. Like, again, I came from that era.
That's the part. That part. That's the best way.
Yeah, I came from that era. I know all about it. I know about Soul Train. I know about the days of the 8-track and the vinyl discs and stuff like that. Just before I jumped on the interview and stuff, like my mom was listening to the old timeless 80 songs and stuff like that. Like just a touch of love, and the time, hey, so I know that stuff. I may not know the artist, but I know those songs and I can recite that type of stuff. So again,
you might not even know all the lyrics, but we get it.
Yeah, because I used to hear that stuff all the time, and my mom and my dad, every time I would ask them, who sings this, or who's the artist? Oh, you don't know nothing about that. It's grown folk music. No, only thing you need to know is that's how you got here. That's it, plain and simple. Okay, cool. I'll learn it when I get older. So now, I'm starting to hear it again, and I'm like, oh, okay, this person sings it, or that person sings it. Like, oh, okay, I got it now. But I've always just known it, and just like I was telling somebody a while back, I have like a mental playlist in my head. So there's times where I'm streaming or I may be working on an art project or something like that, and I just have different songs just popping in my head. It's almost like those disc changers, those CD changers.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like in my mind there's just different songs just kind of playing and just rotating. Like I might one day I might just work on a project or stream, and all of a sudden, Barry White, Practice What You Preach just might play in my head. I had my share of lovers, some of them were damn good. But if you think you can turn me on, girl, so it's just like.
Sing that song! Okay. Before we go too far, because I didn't get my information in the back chat. You forgot me.
No, I put it in the I put it in the chat in the.
No, I don't want you to put it in the chat. I don't have no minds. I need to put it in the chat.
Oh, okay.
So you see where it says the private chat? Put it back there, so I can be dropping all your information. Because we got some questions.
You talking about on StreamYard?
No, yeah, on StreamYard it says private chat. Drop it in there.
Oh, I see where it says chat. Okay, I'll type it in there.
Okay, and why can you type and talk at the same time?
Let me see if I can. I think so.
Okay. Well, I'm going to allow him to go ahead and do that. And I see all your questions. Once again, I love the fact that you guys know me, that put the big old eyeballs in the chat if you have a question. I appreciate that. And I appreciate that I'm saying hi to everybody. We're going to greet everyone in towards the end. But right now, it's all about Big Zaddy. I cannot say the daddy word. I don't know what it is. I really can't say it without laughing because it's like, okay, you're not my daddy, but we're going to go to a commercial while he send me all of those links and we'll come right back.
Okay.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
And that's me, sociable. All right, Mr. Big Stuff. Oh, who do you think you are? Okay, I can't say. Anywho, you joined YouTube in 2012. What was you doing? Why did you join YouTube? And when did you start creating content?
Okay. So I've been on YouTube, yeah, like you said, since 2012. But the thing was, I wasn't doing any content because I actually had somebody ask me that same exact question in one of my live streams. They said, you've been on since 2012. How come you didn't do stuff back then? I just started about 3 years ago. I just had the account. I was more so just going on, just watching random videos, stuff like that. It was my cousin Travis, big shout out to him, and several other people. Well, let me rephrase it. I'm sorry. My cousin Travis was the one who was telling me about the world of streaming through gaming, and so he kept telling me, he's like, Jay, you're so dope with the games. You got so many different titles and your variety and your knowledge and in-depth information on just all these different games that you play. It's just so dope. You should really think about getting on this platform and creating a channel and really taking it to that next plateau. And at first I was like, you know what, I didn't want to, because I just kind of felt like it was a hobby. I'm like, why should I sit here and do something like that when I'm already basically doing it as is? But he was like, Jay, look, this is big. The streaming world is just becoming bigger by the minute. So really think about it, because I'm telling you, you could really go far with it and elevate. So I gave it some thought. And then I started going on and just looking at different YouTube creators, different content creators, and just watching what they were doing. I'm like, okay, you know what? I see what he means. Oh, I like this. That's dope. They're being professional, but at the same time, they're having fun. They're doing what they love. They're getting tons of positive reception and feedback. I said, okay, you know what? I am going to do it. Let's give it a try. What can it hurt? I have nothing to lose. So I went back to him. We talked more about it. I said, you know what, Trav, I'm gonna do it. But I've been watching different people. The only thing with me is I just want to do it differently. Nothing against anyone else, and it's not to knock anybody. But I really want that channel name and just everything I do within the channel to just kind of stand out from everybody. Because my motto is this: you got to dare to be different. Because you want to be that person, whatever you're doing in life. You want whatever you're doing, whatever you're trying to pursue, to stand out from the rest, because you want people to come to you like, okay, or you want people that more so ask you that question: what is it about you? What is it about your craft and your professionalism that separates you from the rest of everybody that's doing the exact same thing you're doing? Because with me, there's a lot of gamers out there, but what is it about your channel or your style of gaming or what you're doing that's different from everybody else? What's going to make people gravitate towards you versus the next person who's doing the exact same thing? So that's what I was telling him. He was like, okay, I see where you're going with it. So he was like, yeah, just rock out with it. And if you need help, let me know. So he gave me some notes. I definitely just took mental notes of just different people that I watched and I viewed. And I was just kind of seeing where they were going with it. And I was like, okay, I know what I'm going to do. And so I didn't want to just make it about live gaming. I also wanted to be entertaining. I basically wanted to have a channel that was like home, because I tell everybody, home is that place you love and always enjoy coming back to. No matter what you do, no matter what type of day you had, you always want to make home that place of peace, or pop for short. So that's what my channel is. And then, outside of that, I also wanted to promote and advertise talented and amazing people, you know, Angie, like yourself and everyone else, because again, we all have so many God-given abilities. So it's like, why tear each other down? You know, let's elevate one another. And I was just watching how different people on YouTube were, you know, helping people out, not asking for a thing, not expecting anything in return. And I said, yeah, I want to do that. I want to do that exact same thing because I'm all about helping people. Like, I will take care of everyone before I take care of myself, only because of the fact that I know I can hold myself down. I'm good in my position. But if I can help everyone else get to that same level and do the exact same thing I'm doing and enjoy doing it, why not? So as soon as I got the notifications and phone calls that I got my 1,000 subs, over 1,000, once my community tab opened and I learned how to basically set it up, I basically just went back to everybody that I was watching, everybody that showed me love, that's come to the channel, that's been a major supporter since day one. I just went back and I told them, I said, look, any and every way that I can help, let me know. I've had people that I've just met just on the fly, like, hey, BDV, what's up? What's going on? I just came by your channel. I just stopped in for a minute. Yo, I love what you're doing. I love your style and I love your streams. They're really mellow and chill. I said, appreciate that. I don't even know you, but guess what? Just because you showed that much love and that much energy, I'll put you in my community. Really? You don't even have to do that. Yes, I do. Because again, that's what it's about. You know, I look at it this way, Ange. Help me, help you, help us. If people do that, you imagine how many things we can get done and how much we can accomplish by just by doing those little simple things. Just that alone. Because again, when you grow, I grow. And in return, we all grow. We all blossom. We can all flourish. And again, we can all do what we love without tearing each other down or throwing harsh, negative criticism out there. We got enough of that already. Why do we need any more of it? That's why the world is the way it is now. But if we got, you know, this type of platform to allow everybody to just come together and just help one another build and go to places we never even thought about, why not? You know, so my channel, again, it's not even about me. Yes, it says the name Big Daddy and all that stuff like that, but honestly, my channel is for everyone. It's for everyone who came from nothing to something. It's for everyone who basically I use my platform to kind of tell my story of how I came to be and where I am now. And I want everybody that comes through to do that exact same thing. Just push for whatever you're going for. Do what you love, do what you enjoy, because if you love it, if it's so passionate and meaningful to you, everyone else is going to love it, no matter what they say, no matter what they think. So I'm sorry if I took y'all to church there for a minute, but
Listen. I am for the inspiration. You listen. I think that do you know Tuba Chat?
Tuber Chat, yeah,
Yeah.
that's my boy.
Because y'all say the same words. I was like, oh, that's Tuba Chat. Like I love that. Anything that says grow, we need to show and grow. I'm all for. And look, I grow, show, and fold. I'm all of it. And I
Exactly.
appreciate you putting that out there, you know?
Yeah, exactly. You know, again, it's
Um,
just
I just want to ask you some more questions. Where can they find your merchandise?
so I have an account with Vistaprint for the time being right now. I'm trying to work on a website. You know, it should be up very soon. But for now, basically what I've done with my YouTube channel, I'm sorry, with my Instagram is I've turned it into a business page so I can promote all of my work on there. But also with the community tab on my YouTube channel, I've been just dropping, you know, posts so that people can see the different things that I'm doing. So I have more to come. I just started with a few pieces that were really meaningful to me and that I felt, you know, would definitely be inspiring. You know, this one here, uh, the story behind this one is my aunt Angie. Big shout out to her. She taught me about what they call in Japan. It's called a gambaru, and basically what it means is it's a word that you use to represent yourself. So some people might say, "Oh, what word comes to mind when you think of yourself? Like, inspirational or joyous or spirited or blessed." I remember she asked me, what would your word be? I said, I don't know. That's a really good question. I said, if anything, I'd probably say different because that was something that my mom and my dad kind of told me when I was coming up. When I was a baby, I'll never forget the story. My mom actually told me this. My dad was holding me for the first time, and he was telling my mom, he was like, Jackie, you know, you may not believe it right now, but I'm telling you, he's like, this one right here, this little, he was old school, so he said the N word left and right. He's like, this N word right here is going to be different. I mark my words, he's going to be different. This N word is going to be different. And she's like, Joe, stop, don't say that, don't say that. He was like, look, I don't give a damn, okay? He's going to be different. He's going to stand out from the rest. I can see it, I can sense it. And fast forward later, now, my mom, like every time we talk about that story, she tells me like, Jayden, you really are different. Your dad wasn't lying. So it's just like mesmerizing that he knew that then. And even though he's no longer here, he passed away maybe a few years ago from cancer. But the fact that he knew what it was going to be and to instill that in me and in my mom is just like, it's fascinating. But I'm sorry, the Gambaro. So basically what I decided to do is instead of just making it a word, I wanted to turn it into a phrase. And so the phrase that I put on here, it's just a quote that I've kind of instilled on myself ever since I was younger. It's always been my mentality. And I try to tell everyone to have that same type of focus when you're going into just everyday life. It's work hard, get money, live lovely. And if you think about it, it's very self-explanatory because it's what we do just on a regular basis. But to go deeper into it, all it is if you want to have a certain type of lifestyle, whether you're a celebrity or you're just, a regular day-to-day person, you can live the type of life that you want to live. You can have any and everything you wanted. All you have to do is just follow everything in that sequence. You work hard, you put in your grind, you hustle, you stay committed, you stay motivated, you dedicate yourself. You don't let anyone or anything take you off your element or what you're trying to do. It's like, think of like a train that just is constantly on the tracks going. You're not about to let anything derail your train. So keep it going, keep it pushing. That's the work hard part. Getting money, like the song by Biggie and Junior Mafia, get money. I mean, it's simple because, like I said, it
What you
just goes
say,
back
homie?
to.
You know what's so
Oh,
crazy? Hold your shirt up. Hold your shirt up one more time. Hold your merch up. Look at that. We got the same ideas, guys.
that's what I'm saying. Great minds think alike. And
So wait up. So yours is Chinese, right? I got
yeah.
Chinese. What
Oh, you
other
do?
language you got on there?
Oh, so this is actually Japanese. So
Japanese. Okay. Okay.
yeah. So the phrase above is what each word would be if it was in Japanese, and then below it is the English version. So
Okay. Okay.
yeah, so the like the work hard, that's what it means in Japan above. Um, that's how you say get money in Japanese, and then live lovely. Each word, that's how you would say it, in Japanese. And then I just put the English phrase down there so that way people can understand it when they see it. So
I just wanted to show you that great minds think alike. I just wanted to
yeah,
put that out there. And I
I like
wanted
that.
to
Yeah,
go.
that's fly.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Um, are you single?
Yes.
Okay, this is where I'm being newsy. I'm being newsy. Is it
Yeah, I'm
hard to date during the C time?
during the what time?
During the C time, we don't talk about it. That's one of the things we don't talk about. It's the big C.
Oh, I guess I don't know. I mean, nowadays, so many people are having a hard time really trying to find love or just find that person because you got so many people that just have the same mind state, or they just want you for the night, or they just kind of want to smash and dash, and or they just want to they basically want to make you a notch on the belt, stuff like that. It's just like, look, there's nothing wrong with having that companionship. There's nothing wrong with having love and compassion. I'm the type of person, I don't want to do all of that. I don't want to dip and dive. I might have did it when I was younger, yeah, because that was just my come up. Again, my parents, a lot of the songs they listened to, it's just like it was kind of instilled on me. When my mom was playing Horace Brown, "Taste Your Love" on repeat 10 times out the whole day, and then it's like, you nasty, you nasty. I'm like, look who's talking. You done popped the tape because you done played that song so much. I'm not afraid to taste your love when it comes to making love. It's like, how can I not get that out my head? I do what I gotta do. So it's like, you kind of set me up in a sense. Like,
so basically, you ain't into no drive-bys.
I don't like doing that. That's not my style. I'm the type of person, I want somebody to come home to. I want to work, hustle, do what I got to do, and come home to that person every day and every night. I don't want to, I was never the player. I was never the pimp. I was never, that person with the gigantic black book. Like, no, all my friends would always want to get into these debates and battles. Oh, I had this many girls and that many girls. Oh, okay, yeah, good for you. How many diseases you got too, along with that? No, like, that's not me. And then they go, oh, well, no, I ain't gonna say all of that, but I'm just saying. Yeah, what are you saying? Huh? What are you saying? You got HIV and you got VIH. What's VIH? It's HIV backward. You don't even realize it. But no, yeah, I've always been that type, because again, like,
okay,
I'm a Leo.
So date, who would you like to date and who would you like to marry if it was a celebrity? Think hard. Because we still got all these questions. People are asking questions, and so come on, tell us.
That what that feels like right there? That feels like that question on Jeopardy, and they got the Daily Double right behind it. As soon as you answer the Daily, yeah, and the music comes in and dun, dun, dun. So, marry and date. Celebrity.
Who would you marry and who would you just date? Like right now in the celebrity world.
In a celebrity world. Wow, I've never been asked that. That's a good one.
Well, who's your crush? Who's your celebrity crush?
Coming up, early 90s, I always liked Jada Pinkett and Tyra Banks. Those are just some of the few. If I had to say now, I guess SZA, Seven Streeter.
Really?
Those are just two that automatically just kind of they come to mind. Mary J too. A lot of people don't give her enough credit. Everybody, they say, oh, she's ugly, and so I'm like, no, she's pretty. I'm
going as Mary J. Blige for my 50th birthday party.
Oh, you are? Love Mary. I've been a Mary fan since day one. So yeah. My mom, she used to play all her albums, a whole collection. So yeah, I grew up with Mary just like everybody else from the late 80s and early 90s. So yeah.
And then you're a Northerner too. So it's just only right.
Yeah.
So absolutely. I want you to tell me, since I couldn't get the real deal on it because I'm being newsy, but how about you tell me if you had to choose between Blaze or Kill Bill? Which one?
Oh, Blade or Kill Bill?
Yeah, Blade.
Blade.
All day.
Love Blade. I mean, like I said, we don't have a whole lot of black superheroes. So the ones that we do have, we have to cherish them. Blade, Black Panther. Who Who else? Black Lightning. Black everything. I mean,
Black, black, black. Okay, Big Daddy Kane or KRS One?
ooh. I
You the
gotta say
smooth
BDK.
operator or you the philosopher? Which one? Which one?
Big Daddy Kane.
Really?
I like KRS One. Don't get me wrong. I'm not crazy about every song, but I mean, Big Daddy Kane. You know what it was with him? He was able to do both. He was able
Okay.
to,
The
be
ladies
smooth.
scoop and scrap.
Yeah, but at the same time, he could talk about some stuff that was extremely smart and intellectual. So, don't get me wrong, KRS, yes, he's one of the founding fathers, the OGs, but Big Daddy Kane, he was able to take both those elements and put it together. And like I said, if it weren't for him, you wouldn't have people like you don't have people like Big Sean, you wouldn't have people like Fabulous and stuff like that. So, people got to
Okay, I'm
understand.
gonna give you a little fact about me. I'm gonna tell you something. If you go and get the Sympathy album, on the back of the album, I'm on there.
Oh,
Big
really?
Figure Eights.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Big Figure Eights, little tidy little girl, That was me. Anyhow, back to your interview. I wanted to tell you that one, I still have my first PlayStation. I have the first Nintendo. I still have we have the first Xbox. We keep our games. I got a husband that's old school. He from Harlem. So, but this right here is my favorite game.
Hey.
Because now I had to go in the crates. I went in my crates. On here is a karaoke conference. I can't talk. Karaoke competition. All the old school songs. I'm talking about children's story. Once upon a time, not long ago, when people wore pajamas and lived life slow, when laws were stern and justice stood, and people were behaving like they ought to good. I'm talking about.
Hey.
And this is my favorite.
I played the first two. I like those.
Okay. And you can't.
You're gonna be disappointed. I'm actually not a 2K fan. Love the NBA though. Basketball is my favorite, but I don't know. 2K, I just wasn't crazy about it. I like NBA Street.
Okay. And this is
NBA
my
Street
also favorite. I only brought the Xbox. I ain't going and go get the Nintendos and the PlayStation games. But this is our other favorite because this is an old school rap competition. We got the mics. We be going at it. Try to dress up in the theme. We're not the only ones that do stuff like that, right?
What's that? Def Jam? Is that Fight for New York or?
No, well, it's old school. Everybody on Def Jam is on here. And it's the game.
I do remember that one. I didn't know which one it was. I didn't know if that was Fight for New York or. Okay, I see. It looks like Rap Star. Okay.
Rap Star. It's Rap Star.
Got you.
So, Can you tell me? I just wanted to share that with you. Just had to share that with you. We're going to ask one question to everyone in the group, and then we'll get into their questions. And we're going to see if they've been listening. At what age did you say that you started going salt and pepper? Let's see who can win. It's a giveaway time. It's the giveaway time. At what age? Anybody got it? I hear your birds.
Oh, yes.
Oh. We got some answers. I need you to tell me if they right.
What's the hold on.
Can you see the chat?
Yeah. 34.
No.
Whoever Slim said 34.
So Mr. Slim, you won. I'm gonna get with you. We're gonna give you something sociable. And now we are going to go ahead and go to the questions because they've been asking questions since we went live. It was just us. We just got into it. While I'm looking for the questions, do you by any chance know Lenny Williams' song? Can you sing it?
What song?
Lenny Williams.
Oh, Lenny Williams. Oh, you talking about the girl? You know I love you. That one.
Yes. I'm looking for the questions. You sing. Sing that song.
Trying to be a better man for you. That's love that song. I love it because so many people sampled it, and no matter how many people sampled it, you can hear it. And it's like, damn, like they did that. So yeah, that's one of my favorites right there.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites too. All right. I see. I had to go back up. That flow was sick. Everyone is showing condolence to your dad. They showing love about your dad.
Thank you. We
All
kind
right,
of had a
here's my
really
first question.
okay.
You seem so generous. I might have missed it, but what inspired you to be so generous?
Good question. Ever since I was young, again, this just goes back to me being different. Everyone who knows me on a personal level, whether it's friends, family, just anyone, they always loved just my character and who I was. And, they just told me, Jay, no matter what you do in life, no matter how old you get, never change. Just continue to be you. And it's so funny that people said that because there's a song by Jay-Z on his Blueprint album called Never Change. I don't know if you ever heard of it.
No, I never heard it. You want to give me a sample?
Yeah, so he has like the sample in the background, like never, 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 never change. And then he comes in, I never change. This is Jay every day. I never change, never change. This is Jay every day. I'm like, I like that. But that speaks to me on so many different volumes. So yeah, I mean, just the generosity, just being laid back, humble, chill. Those are all things I've always been. So again, these are just elements that I've always had in my personality that people just admire and just saw just from meeting me. Just even if it was just a short conversation, they would always tell me like, Jay, just don't change who you are. Continue to be that same person 24/7 when you wake up, when you go to sleep. And I was actually telling Tiffany, when I interviewed with her, the same person I am on camera, I'm the same person off the camera. Like, I don't like to show any type of fakeness or anything. Like, you got to be real. Because again, especially with YouTube, something I've learned just over the course of this time, people know when you're fake and when you're real.
Sure. Facts.
They can tell when, you're really being yourself and when you're just kind of just putting on the front when that record light comes on. I don't want to be that person. I want people to see the real Jay, the real Big Daddy and Big Zaddy and all that. Like, so,
Well, I'm crazy all the time, so you ain't got to worry about that.
And yeah, and like honestly, just from watching your last few streams and meeting you, I like your vibe. Like, I like that you're into the 80s and the 90s, and you're so chill, but you conduct yourself in such a personal, professional way. And that's the type of thing I admire. Not just you, but, Tiffany, House of X. I don't know if you know Vern from Vern's Junk Closet.
Of course, I know number one cheerleader.
Just all of you guys, just seeing how you guys are truly being yourselves. I saw that just off the first time I watched your streams. And I was just like mimicking. I'm like, yes. That's what I want to do. I want to have that energy. I want to be able to be myself. I don't want to feel fake or phony because I know you guys aren't putting on the front. You're just being who you are. And God bless you all because look how far it's got you just from being true to yourselves and seeing everyone else respect that and admire that because like the saying goes, real recognizes real. So you guys are my inspiration for why I get on that camera. I get on those live streams and do what I do. And just the positive feedback and the love that I get back, I know it's true. I know it's genuine and stuff. Whenever people are just coming in, Big Daddy, BDB, Beard, BD, like people, I've had people say, look, I ain't gonna call you Big Daddy. What's your real name? I'll call you by your government, or I'll say Jay. I'm like, look, call me what you want, just don't call me broke. That's all I'm about. So
I think when we first met, I was like, oh, I can't call you Big Daddy, but I'm not gonna call you Jayden because I don't feel like you are Jayden. I feel like I can call you Zaddy. I can call you Zaddy. I ain't call you no Big Daddy. I got man. Is my husband on this live? All right.
Don't feel bad because like I said, I get all the different names. I didn't have people come in, they were like, Big Daddy Beard. Wait, you dance at the exotic spot in Miami and stuff, or Big Daddy Beard? Oh, I remember you. You were on that old 80s porno. I'm like, no, I'm not an exotic dancer. I'm not an adult film star. I'm like, where are y'all getting this from? I can understand the name, the Big Daddy part. Yes, that kind of can almost kind of transition into why people think that. But no, I've never done that. I've never done porn. I've never done exotic dancing. I thought about it one time, but
wrong kind of show.
That was
come back next week. We're gonna talk like that next week. Wrong show.
That was during my dark days. But yeah. But no, I knew that wasn't my calling. But I've had people, they still come in and they'll be like, hey, porn star, or hey, Mr. Exotic Dancer. I had somebody, they had the emoji where they were tossing money. I'm like, oh my God. But it's, like I said, it's all funny to me. I love it. I love it. So, like I said, I wanted that name that was just going to be just unique. And the minute people hear it, it's just like, okay, like that's fly or that's dope. And I noticed like anytime I do like a search, I don't see anybody with that name. So again, it just goes back to me just being different.
We have another question. What's your channel about? And they assume that you are a barber because you're so cut and clean. So tell them about your channel. Are you a barber? Do you cut on the side?
I'm not a barber, but thank you. So basically with my channel, what I wanted to do is just showcase a variety of different games, everything from, horror to sports to party games to, interactive stuff, action adventure. I play a little bit of everything. Like that's what my family would always tell me, you play so much. And, even like the old school stuff, you played that a lot. You played the old retro style games, the stuff from like the 80s and even still to this day. Like you just have such a dope variety in your collection and, all the games that you do know and you remember. So I like to showcase and keep people entertained, with my personality and all the different games that I play. And what I've started doing recently is I've come across a lot of interactive party games. So some of them are childproof, some are adult, but what I do is I let people tune in by grabbing their electronic devices. They can use like their computer, their television, their phone, tablet, any electronic device that will allow them to connect to my channel and go on to the links, the website links that they have available so that people can join. So if you're at home, say you guys want to do like a family night type of thing, or you guys just want to have some fun, depending on what type of party game I have, I'll have it set up so that you can, yeah. Exactly.
We got a lot of party games. The grandkids love this kind of stuff.
Yeah, I have all that type of stuff because a lot of the party games that I have, most of the time everyone has to all be in one room. But I found a way to set it up because they have the website link, and it's one of those things that anybody could just go right to automatically from whatever device they're using. They'll go to that, they'll go on their device, they'll go to that link, they'll type in the room code to jump in, and then I'll tell them, get another device, go right to my channel while I'm streaming live from it so that you can see what's going on and you're interacting with me and everybody else that's coming in and playing. And they'll just join in from wherever they are and we'll just have a ball. We'll have fun and just rock out. You know, everybody comes in, they can just be themselves. Like I said, everyone that comes in, I want them to be themselves. If you're goofy, if you're funny, if you're, you know, just full of energy and joyous, like, come in and do whatever you want to do. You ever see that movie Life?
Life?
With Eddie Murphy, Martin Lawrence?
Of course. That's
remember
all,
when
all
Eddie Murphy was
celebrities in
Eddie
there.
Murphy was talking about the he was talking about the Boom Boom Room.
The Boom Boom Room.
And that's my channel. It's the Boom Boom Room. You come in, you can eat, you can sing, you can dance, you can party, have fun, you can connect and mingle. You can, you know, if there's dice or, you know, how they do at the casinos and stuff, like, you can come in and do whatever you want. As long as you come, my only thing is just come in with positive energy and love and support. As long as you do that, I don't care what you do. You can kick your feet up like I do. I don't care. Your feet can stink. They can have bunions. Febreze them. I don't care. Just come in, be yourself, because I'm being myself, and enjoy everyone's company. That's it. You'll see my streams. I do this stuff all the time.
In between the bunions and the funky feet. What is your
Come
favorite?
right in and let the button. Like Brother Man said on Martin, you know, the episode when he had the boxing party, and he's like, Brother Man, he's like, what's that smell? And he looked over, Brother Man had his shoes off, and he was like, Brother Man, what you doing? Nothing. Chilling, letting the bunions breathe. That's what I tell everybody. Come in, let the bunions breathe. Even if you don't have them, come in and just be yourself.
On the 5th floor. Brother Man on the 5th floor.
5th floor.
5th floor.
So yeah. I want everybody to just be just the same way I am and just have that energy and just connect. And even like from a promotional standpoint, I tell people, everybody that comes in that's brand new, hey, what's up? How you doing? I automatically moderate people to just come in and drop their link and advertise, because like I said, we all have God-given talent and ability. So the same way I'm able to get on a platform like this and showcase what I do, I want everybody to do the exact same thing, because I've met so many talented people on here, talented people like yourself, people from overseas, international, that are just doing what they love and having fun with it. So any way I can promote that and advertise it for anybody that's, you know, doing the same thing, I will do that. So like I said, you know what I call it? What's that? I'm trying to think of that movie, but my channel is a house of love. That's what it is. So you just
you got the Boom Boom Room.
Be yourself.
He throwing some money. Abort.
You did it. But,
so,
yeah.
Who was your favorite villain in the Marvel comics? It gotta be. It has to be Dark Knight or the Penguin. It gotta be one of those two.
Which ones?
Dark Knight, the Dark Knight dude, and the Penguin.
Okay, from Marvel,
no?
My favorite.
Wait, that's not Marvel.
Villain?
Is it Marvel?
Yeah, he said Marvel. You said that's DC. You're talking about the Penguin.
Oh, okay. I apologize. I'm being a female. Back to my female.
From Marvel, my villain, Carnage.
Who's that?
He's the offspring symbiote from Venom and Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
wait,
they have a new movie coming out, the Venom movie. It's called I think it's called There Will Be Carnage or something like that. He's basically an offspring from Venom's symbiote outfit, and he's this really sick, demented character. His name is Cletus Cassidy. So he takes on the symbiote and he becomes Carnage, and he's like really, really tough to beat. You know, Spider-Man. He's probably one of his most deadliest enemies. I've always
is that the one that was flying and it was the father? No, that's not him.
No.
Okay, I'm back to being a woman. I'm back to being a female. Okay.
No, it's cool. It's cool. I like that you're into this type of stuff. It's dope. But yeah, Carnage,
I like that stuff. Isn't it funny that Super Chat like word up?
What's going on, Tuber? How you doing? That's
I thought that was cute.
Right there. Yeah.
All right, I gotta get through these questions. We're gonna lose people. We just having like
But,
an organic conversation.
As far as DC, I'm not a big DC fan, but if I had to name just one villain that I do like from DC, Joker. Anybody
I
that
like
can
the
take a
Joker.
knife and just cut their mouth from ear to ear and smile while doing it, yeah, you're sick. So that's just different. So yeah, I would definitely have to say Joker and Carnage, like my two.
Yeah, that was some cray stuff. That was cray. All right, I think we caught up to the questions. I can't believe we caught up to the questions. Okay, all right. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was looking at the comments. I see somebody said, "Oh, Slim." He said, "At least they know you're not Wesley Pipes."
Abort! Okay, I'm just.
I will take that to my
all
grave.
y'all on timeout. Now, I wanted to know what game would you suggest is an easy game for us newcomers? Like, what game would you say? Okay, you could, because you have a variety of games that you have on your channel, but what game would you suggest for a newcomer?
Good question. Something that's now what type of game specifically? Are you talking like a party game, or are you talking about
Whatever. Listen, I love Crash Bandicoot. Like,
Hey,
what?
love Crash. I have the whole collection. I played each one. I beat each one.
What's the other one? The auto when they throwing people out the car and stuff, like, oh my gosh.
Oh, Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Auto. Oh gosh.
I used to like Grand Theft Auto. I'm not crazy about it because I feel like it got kind of repetitive over time. But I like the older ones. My favorite one is Vice City because that takes place in Miami. And so,
But
the fact that I'm
the
down here
music
in Florida,
is so good. The music is so good.
that's why I love it.
Yes, but
they got-
it's like the chicken wings is always good in the strip club. So I heard.
Absolutely. I love that Grand Theft Auto Vice City soundtrack. So many songs they got on there, like Billy Ocean, that Caribbean Queen, and we sharing the same thing. That and our hearts they beat as one. No more love on the run. Love that song. That that song by Go West. I don't know if you ever heard it. It's
Go West.
Call me.
Wait,
Call me. Won't you call this number now? I love that song. I used to hear it all the time. But yeah.
You have an old soul. Soul. And you know what's so
84.
funny? When this live is over, everybody gonna think both of us is crazy, but they here with us, so y'all crazy too. And
but
it's
but
a
you
vibe.
gotta love you gotta love the vibe, you gotta love the positive energy. That's what it's all about. I mean, you can call it crazy, you can call it whatever you want, but at the end of the day, you can't help but to respect it. Definitely. That's just what it's all about. But an easy game, I would probably have to say Sonic.
Yeah, Sonic is. Wait, you just made me go back. With the centipede and the Pac-Man. Oh, I just had a moment.
I can go back.
I just had a moment.
Mario was pretty simple too. The first one, when it's long, but it's pretty simple. But I would say Sonic, especially the very first one back when it came out. That was pretty easy because it wasn't a lot you had to do. I mean, now it's transcended over time, graphics and everything that he's doing now. They just came out with a new one not too long ago. But I would say Sonic. I mean, if you want to go really, really basic, like you said, Pac-Man.
Wait, hold up. We don't gotta go basic. Now I'm gonna ask you, this is what is going to determine where you at in your life. Okay? I'm about to give you where you at in your life. You know how to play spades?
I know how to play Uno. That's it. I Look, I have several streams of Uno on my channel. Anybody that wants to play, we can get busy. I, you know what?
Ladies and
I never was.
gentlemen, this combo is over.
What Russell Simmons say? Thank you very much. God bless and good night. um, you know what? No one's ever really taught me how to do like spades and I declare war and all that stuff. I know Uno. That's always been the game that I was playing coming up. We used to get busy with Uno. Now dominoes, yes, I get busy with dominoes.
But you're a northerner. How you not know how to play spades? Your dad was.
I don't know. It's so many people play it, and I guess no one ever got the time to really teach me. And then when I did try to learn it, I'm like, I don't know. It's kind of blowing my mind right now. I'm like, okay, you gotta take this book and you got these books, and then you drop this, and then I'm like, wait, hold on. What?
Do you
I'm
not
still
play
on the
pity
book part.
pat? You not play pity pat?
Pity pat?
Talk. Oh man, I got you.
Uno
I
is
got
it.
you though. I got you though. What I do
Uno,
want to know.
Uno all day. Anybody that wants
Uno
it,
all
come with
day.
it. I'm
Uno all
all
day.
with it. But but that's my favorite card game. So that's why I love it so much. I've been playing that since I was a kid. So yeah. That and the memory game where you got to flip the cards over and try to find the matches. I can get busy with that all day. Look, who wants it?
I got the memory game right over there on my bookshelf. I ain't even fronting. Listen, Monopoly. I play ghetto Monopoly. I am no joke with Monopoly.
Yeah, like the old Milton Bradley games, all that stuff. I'm all for it. But yeah, Uno was just always that game for me. So that was the only one I really learned, and all my friends and family used to play it heavy in school, and when I would be home relaxing. So yeah, and that, Go Fish, and the memory game. Any one of those 3 card games I can get busy with.
So tell us about this game party night that you have. When do you have it? When should we come over there and see you about it?
So I just kind of tell everybody, because I haven't really done like those reminders and stuff. I just tell people, hit the bell on my channel. So whenever I go live, whatever game it is, you'll know, because I always detail what type of game it is, and I always kind of describe what it is before I actually get started. So I just tell everybody, I mean, whatever game it is or whatever I'm doing, just come on in, just hit the bell and just drop in anytime. Like the door is always open. There's no locks. There's no big bouncer saying, yeah, what's your name? No, you're not on the guest list. No, you can't come into the boom boom room. No, it's not that. The door is open. Come on in. It's like an indoor cookout. Anybody can just walk in, just grab a plate and stuff like that. Don't eat everything, but get your plate, put on the music and stuff. We all know what's the top rated song in the cookouts? Gap Band, Outstanding. I hear that every cookout.
It gotta be Before I Let You Go. All right, Before I Let Go.
Make me wanna shout. I used to hear that all the time. So, girl, you look so fly.
What?
Yeah. So.
All right. So
yeah,
wait. Do you watch reality TV?
I do not.
Okay. What's the last movie you've seen? Like the last movie.
The last movie? The remake of Candyman.
Was it good?
You know what? I saw it on bootleg. It is good. The only thing I didn't really like about it was I feel like the killings could have been a little bit better. But I mean, as far as the story, the origin, how they went back, especially those who aren't familiar with Candyman, if you don't know the story, this does a really good job of explaining the origin and how he came to be. So, because Jordan Peele, I don't know if you've seen Get Out or the movie Us.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah, I think I think he did the screenplay for this one. So him and everyone else that partaked in the movie, they did a real good job of telling the backstory and giving you more detail into, who Candyman was, how he came to be, what you got to do in order to summon him. So it was really dope. I just feel like the killings, they could have been a little more,
So he wanted more
horrified.
Jason and Michael Myers kind of killing.
Yeah, because I love comedy. That's my first. That's my favorite, and then I love horror. That's number two.
So tell us one thing about you that people will be surprised to know about you that you are going to tell here on Angie Pooh channel. Tell us one thing about yourself that nobody would know. They'd be surprised.
One thing that people don't know. Wow. Y'all obviously know the singing. That's a good one. Wow, I gotta really think about that one.
So basically,
Oh,
we
you
can
know
do the
what?
part two because everything I asked, he be like, "Oh, that's a good one. I didn't think about that one." So I need you to come
these are
back,
good.
and we got to do a part two.
I love these questions because it's really making me think. Um, a lot of people don't know that I know sign language.
You know sign language, like
Yeah,
for real?
like I'll do your name right now. So it's A N.
Okay, wait, hold on.
So if I were to say your name, Angie, ANGIEPOOH. I learned. I took it for about a year when I was back in school. So that's definitely one thing a lot of people don't know because I used to work at this hospital, and we had a lot of deaf patients come up, and my staff, they didn't know how to engage conversation with them. They're like, wait, what? And, you know, they're like you were doing earlier with the gang signs. They're like, wait, somebody's throwing up gang signs. I don't know what's going on. Are they getting ready to take me out the picture or send someone after me? I'm like, no, they're doing sign language. Like, but no one here knows how to do sign language. I would literally go up to the people, you know, I would greet them, hey, how you doing? And everybody's looking at me like, the hell? Like, you know sign language? Is like, yeah. So it's those little things like that that people don't know. I would say dancing too. A lot of people don't think that I can dance, but yeah.
Wait, hold up. What kind of dance? Are we doing this?
I'm not the two-stepper. I like how Hitch did, like Will Smith did in Hitch. That's not me. Don't if I go to a nightclub and all that, don't expect me to two-step. Expect me to sweat and damn near come out my clothes. So so that's
show me. Show me.
I could
Come on. What you got?
I could do the
Meet me at the club. Oh, snap your face.
Yeah, you know that.
Wait.
I could do those. Yeah, those are that's the classic dances. But like, you know, like the reggae, the Latin music, like those type of things, like I'll dance and grind out to that. You know, it's funny. My cousin, he got married a few years ago, and everybody was literally calling me like the life of the party because I know his wife's family. They were like, "Hey, there he is, Mr. Hot Feet, Mr. Did you ever, Mr. I don't take a break." I was on the dance floor like the whole entire time, even when I was like tired and worn out. Like I was just still out there because, again, like I love music so much, and I'm one of them type of people. I don't like going to parties and nightclubs and just seeing everybody playing the wall or sitting on their phones. I started playing musical chairs because they tell me all the time. They're like, "Jay, what would your party be like?" I can tell you right now, it's not gonna be no chairs. You better dance. You better party. Look,
see, I'm
all
just
this music that I play.
When I go to parties, I instantly just walk up and start dancing with people. Walk it out.
I'm the same way. As soon as I hear that song, that's just like, oh, damn, like automatically I feel God getting me out my seat. Like, yep, here you go. Hold up. Okay. Hey.
Wait, hold on.
Hey, and like before you know it,
I need you to kick out the chair. I need you to kick out the chair, and before we go, I want you to kick out the chair and do the stanky leg or do the what is that? To the right, to the
oh, that okay.
See you dance. Or you can do Murder, She Wrote.
Hold on. You gonna put me on the spot.
Murder
So
she
if
wrote.
I'm just sitting there, like, let me see,
Come on,
I
dance.
can only back up but so
Dance, I
far.
say.
If I'm sitting there and I just hear that song come on, it's like, hey, 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 grind with it, like, or I might just take it back, you know, kind of whine with it, get low with it, you know, something like that. So yeah, I can't really do too much because I'm on this patio, but something along the lines of that. Like I like to dance, so that's just
Only here. Only here. All right.
absolutely.
Before I let you go, I just want to ask one thing. I want you to give me a sociable logo. Hit me up,
Got you.
draw something up. Let me know how much you're gonna charge me. Let me see what you can do. We all into
Got you.
supporting. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, we can laugh and we can joke, but we all about being sociable and support.
Yeah, I love the title, by the way. That's really dope. Like that's just creative
I
and
am sociable.
yeah. Again, like you are what you create. That's what a lot of people don't realize. Even like with my company, it's called Street Artists. A lot of people say, "Oh, that sounds tacky or that sounds ghetto," but you got to think about it. The deeper meaning, street artist is, always remembering where you came from and recognizing your talent, your God-given ability, and just taking that to the next level. So that's what it's all about. It's basically coming from nothing and becoming and using it to become something. So again, because I tell everybody, and this is what people don't realize, art is life. Life is art. Everything that you do in this world or everything that makes up this world is something art related, whether
That's
it's
right.
drawing, whether it's singing, dancing, acting, adult filming. I'm just saying that
Abort. Abort.
it's an art. It's an art. You got to have the talent. You got
We're going to have that conversation next week on someone else's channel. We will definitely invite you because it's nice to get a man's perspective because we don't win it. And we was talking about it earlier. Talk about the toys and all. You come back tomorrow because right now this is a friendly convo. It's a friendly convo. Last marks
but
and good. Anything last to go? Anything you want to tell us, or you didn't tell us, or you need to tell us? Please, this is your chance.
um I would just say stay true to you and what you do and what you love and don't let anybody stop that. Don't let anybody, no matter what they say, no matter what they think, don't let it stop your grind. Don't let it stop you from going above and beyond. Like go, not even, I'm not even gonna say to the sky. Go past that. Whatever is beyond the sky, go further with that. Again, always just believe in the power of the man above. Following God's light and allow him to just illuminate your path for years to come. Just continue to just strive for excellence. Listen to any and everything that he tells you to do because he's never going to tell you the wrong thing. He's never going to steer you wrong. He's always going to lead you to where you are destined to be. And again, one thing I always tell everybody at the end of my streams, peace, love, positivity, and prosperity. Always. Like you gotta have those, and again, just follow what the shirt says too, in everyday life. Follow that motto. It's again, it is the simplest thing. You will live the type of life you want to live. You'll have all the financial abundance that you want. You'll be able to still continue to do what you love from a professional standpoint. You'll be where you deserve to be. And don't beat yourself up. Don't don't have low self-esteem. Don't have people tell you that you can't do it or it can't happen. Make it happen. They shunned me like for half my life. They looked at me, they told me, he's going to end up in jail. He's going to be running the streets. He's basically going to be a product of his environment. I was never that. I was always the opposite. And look where I'm at now. I'm working. I'm in a place that I've always dreamed about being in. I have an amazing gaming channel with tons of love and followers and just big support. I have my own business that I started from the ground up back in 2006 that I already mentioned. I mean, I'm doing it, and I'm just going to continue to. So I just hope that everyone tuning in and watching, I'm just hoping that my story and this legacy that I'm embarking on, this journey, I just hope that it can reach one person. Somebody told me, and they asked me a while back, they said, if you can do one thing, before you leave this earth, what would it be? I just want to just be able to tell my story. And I just hope that everything that I've said and done throughout this course of time, I mean, like I said, I still have a lot of life to live. I'm only 37, but I just hope that if I can't change the world, if I can just at least create impact on just one person that can just go from nothing to something like that, then I know, okay, I've done what I came to do and what my job is on this earth. Take them to church.
That part. I mean, I appreciate you so much. I really do. I'm grateful that you even took some time out of your day to spend with me. And I totally enjoyed the giggles, the business aspect. But there was one thing I forgot to ask you. What is Discord?
What is what?
What is Discord?
Oh, Discord. So Discord is basically a gaming forum for people like myself and everyone else that's heavy into gaming. You can go onto that platform. It's not really like a streaming thing, but basically all the gamers, they come there, they interact, they mingle, they connect with people from all around. And you can also advertise and promote on there too. Like a lot of people don't necessarily feel comfortable like I do with having people advertising on their channels or on their streaming platforms. So they have things like Discord or like Twitch that will allow people to do that exact thing. So yeah, anybody who knows me or who wants to add me as a friend on there, you can always do so. I always drop the link every time. Every time I start my streams, I always start off with everything that I'm promoting and advertising so people can follow me. If they just look at the live chat and they see all the different night bots that I have set up, I have shortcuts that take you right to my Instagram page. I have shortcuts that will take you from my Instagram page to my YouTube. Again, my community tab is open. Anybody that wants to promote or advertise, just let me know. I always let everybody drop their links and stuff. I love to give people the opportunity first to see what type of energy you're bringing. I don't like to just shun people away or say, oh, no, you can't come in and all that stuff like that. I want to see how you're coming first. I will always want to give everybody a chance. Once I do that and I see how you are, I don't mind promoting. If it's someone new for the first time that told me, hey, so-and-so told me about your channel. I heard all about you. I want to see what it's about. I'm loving what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing. Yeah, I'll definitely add you to the community, whatever it is. You can promote whatever. So again, I don't like to have restrictions and stuff like that. Because someone asked me that too. They're like, Beard, how come you're so content with people just coming in and promoting and stuff like that? I'm like, because it's more than just gaming. It's promotion. I want people to showcase what they do, not only to myself, but to the rest of the world. And so many people have come in and just connected with people that they never even met just off the strength of me. I'll never forget this. This is probably one of my most prestigious live streams. I was streaming Spider-Man, the Marvel Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
And one of my friends, I believe he's from the Philippines. His name is Leron. He does the cover songs. He plays the piano and he does different cover songs. And I don't know if you know Kid Leroy. Have you ever heard
Yeah,
of
I
him?
know Ken Leroy. Yeah.
Yeah, he's actually popped into my channel several times, and we've just talked. And yeah, I'm starting to have a lot of like celebrities come in, and it's just amazing. And that's the other thing too with the celebrities, the people that are big name. My channel, I give them the opportunity to just come in and just kind of turn the celebrity off. I mean, if they want to promote and advertise, they can do so. But it's just so cool connected with them just on a regular personal level because people don't realize they're famous, they have fortune and all of this stuff like that. But at the end of the day, they're still people just like us because what people don't realize is we're all celebrities in some way, shape, or form. We may not be as known as some of the A list or B list, but you are a celebrity in your own right mind. If someone's stopping you at the store or, you know, oh my God, hey, I remember you, you're so and so, or this person was telling me all about you, like, again, that's celebrity status. I've had people, one of my friends, he lives in Vegas. He met with another friend of mine who was actually from Jersey, and he was telling him about my channel. He was like, Big Daddy Beer. And then he showed him one of my videos. He was like, oh, that's my boy from Jersey. I know I used to chill out with him. We've known each other ever since we were kids and stuff. He was like, really? He was like, oh, I didn't know that. He's like, yeah, I've been I tuned into his channel all the time. I watch his videos. Like, this is my boy right here. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna definitely tune in. So, it's like we all have it in some way, shape, or form. Like I said, there's 27 letters in the alphabet. One of those letters represents you in a celebrity format, whether it's A, B, all the way down to Z. You're somewhere in that line. Now, what you do, how you work, how you hustle, you'll move up in the letters, but just know you are a celebrity in some way, shape, or form in that 27 letter format. But yeah, so that's really just what the channel is all about. I just want people to just come in and just, learn from what I'm doing and because I'm a lot of people have started creating channels just off of me and what I'm doing. So I just want people to have that comfortability when they come in. Just be yourself. Do whatever you want to do. As long as you're not being disrespectful to me and to all the people that come in on a regular basis and show love and support to me, you can do whatever you want to do. You can promote whatever you want to promote. And like a lot of people will drop their links. They'll tell me, hey, Jay, listen to my song or tell me what you think and all this other stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, absolutely. And I'll give feedback as much as I can. And like I said, the same people that support me, I'm supporting right back. If you want me to promote you in my community, say less. I will definitely do that. It's funny. Next month, some of my friends who are like big name celebrities and stuff, they're actually coming down because they want to start recording songs. So one of my friends was telling me, he's like, Jay, as much as you sing all your streams and stuff and all this stuff, you're so musically inclined, you should do an album or like put together like a little compilation. I was like, I never thought about that. So I said, I might do it. But I was like, what would I call it? He was like, call it R&B. I'm like, R&B? What's it going to mean? He said, Rhythm and Beards. I said, ooh, I like that. Don't you make that face. You know that sounds creative.
I like that better than the big D. I like that better than Big D. And you know what? I just did a convo with my son-in-law. He does beats. Y'all need to connect. I mean, listen, I'm no Barbara Walters. I'm having convos. We're talking. We're getting to know each other. If I could give more than I take, if I can help someone, I'm being sociable. I'm allowing my platform to meet each other, need each other, help each other, be with each other,
Absolutely. That's
So
why
with
I'm
that
so
being
glad
said, we need to go all the way up to the top. Do you have access to the chat? Can you see the chat?
Yeah.
We need to say hi to everybody.
Okay.
So let's go
I see
all the way
Prince.
up. All the way up.
Yeah, I'm all the way at the top. I see Prince Daniel, House of X, MTV, MTGV. I know them. I know House of X, Leo Wanson. What's going on? That's my
Charlene.
that's my family from the Bronx. Big shout out to them.
Hold up. I want you to hit Anthony Hamilton, Charlene. Go ahead, hit it.
Oh, I gotta remember how'd that go again?
Baby, I'll be
Yeah,
sitting.
Charlene. Yeah, I haven't heard that song in a long time. Wow. Um, Slim, that's my boy right there. Nothing but love and
Yeah.
respect
Oh,
for
he
him.
has a convo later on.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to tune into that.
The
Carmen,
ready
I remember
set.
her from. How you doing, Miss Carmen? Mrs. VNS, how you doing?
Prince
Um,
Daniel, that's my Kenya brother. That's my Kenya.
oh, okay.
I don't even know if he's
Marco
from Kenya, but
Marco
just
Cabell. I never met you before, but how you doing? I know Miss Charlene Hill, how you
Charlize,
doing?
she
Huh?
has a convo coming up too.
Oh, okay. Oh, Mr. Act Now or Never. That's my boy right there. I was listening to his songs earlier. You got some really dope
Really?
stuff. Yeah. I like his name too, Mr. Act Now or Never. Like that's fly. Like I love those type of names. Like I love stuff that's just creative. Like like with you with Sociable. Like that's dope. Cause again, and you know what's really interesting about it? It sounds like it could be a TV series. You should think about
Oh,
it.
it is a TV series. We tubers.
I mean, I'm talking about like on actual TV, like on like HBO Max or something like that. That would be fly. Kind of make it like Insecure, but minus all the adult stuff.
Look at you. Put it in action. Put it in action. Wait, you heard it here first. I'm going to bring it back when he becomes famous.
We just might have to do that. Like I said,
We
I'm all
do.
about connecting with everybody. Uh,
Who else?
Jeanette's
We see
Corner,
Tuba Chat. Coupon.
Super Chat,
Welcome,
what's going
welcome,
on?
welcome. Where we going?
Okay.
I'm going down.
Oh,
Shalisa,
ready, set. That's my boy right there. His
ready,
name is
set,
Jordan.
MTGB.
What's going on, Ready? How you doing? That's my boy right there. He's actually supposed to be coming down next month, so we can do
Gavin,
some songs and stuff.
hello, welcome to the chat, Gavin. Welcome, welcome. Come back. Don't you just come, don't you do no drive-by. You better come back. Sorry, I had a moment.
Shalissa's Journal, how you doing? Um, Coupon Gill, how you doing? These are a lot of new people, so
Mr.
um,
Act Now or Never. Welcome,
yeah,
welcome, welcome.
that name is fly right there. I
It
like it.
is. I like that. I like that.
Very fly. Yeah, I'm just scrolling some more. Oh, Gavin Magnus. It's another friend of mine that I met not too long ago. How you doing? What's going on?
Pal
Uh,
Allen's Kitchen. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
yeah, a lot of these people are people that already come to the channel and have been supporting. Everyone else is pretty new. So yeah, big shout out to
Marco.
everybody.
Welcome, salute. Welcome. Thank you for taking some time to be here with us. We laugh, we dance. I got on a dance show. He was dance, I said. Salt and pepper here.
Hey, so and Pepper's here. See, now you're gonna have me like add more songs to the. Yeah.
I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you. Don't forget, get that. Send me some ideas. Let me know your costs. I'm sociable.
Yeah, you.
And I don't know if you know, but we have a subscription box coming out. And we want to add all kinds of different things in the sociable subscription box. So I might got to grab a couple of teas from you to throw them up in there. We
Okay.
want to support any way we
Yeah,
can.
absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely. I have to work the next 5 days, but I have off Thursday and Friday next week. Those are basically my standard days. So next Thursday, I'll get started. I'll do a couple different samples and let you just kind of take your pick. If there's multiple ones that you like, yeah, I'll just give you a price and stuff. I'm fair too. Like I don't do any type of crazy price, and I'm one of the type of people like when it comes to my business, I want what's fair for not only myself but for the customer as well. I don't like to overcharge. I don't like to charge what I don't feel is fair.
I know that's right.
Whatever what works for you will definitely work for me because I know that you'll be back or you'll recommend people to me So, I more so just love seeing the reaction when I do certain things and people were like, that's exactly how I wanted it, or you nailed it,
Exactly.
or damn, I didn't think it was gonna come out as good as I
Your
thought it
current
was, or like,
customers.
so that means more to me than anything, because like at the end of the day, like I said, no matter what you love or what you do, the money's going to come, but you got to stay committed to your craft and your profession. Like the money's all around. Again, anybody can easily just go and chop down a tree right now and turn it into money and paint it green and stuff like that and Photoshop it. I got tons of trees over here. Give me a lumberjack shirt and an axe. I can go right now and I could be a millionaire just with all these trees that I got all around. All these plants. This is $500,000 right here, just these plants alone. So, but yeah, I definitely charge what I feel is fair and stuff like that. So definitely next week I will get started on those samples and stuff, because like I said, I just love that phrase and the titling and the stylization is dope. So
Thank you so very much. I'm thankful. I am so thankful. Until we meet again, I appreciate you, my brother. And I'm gonna come
thank you
over there and
for.
bust you on some games.
Hey, look, hit
I'm
the
gonna
hit
be
the bell.
coming.
So hit the bell anytime I go live. Jump on in. Like the party games, when I tell you we have fun, we have fun. And I also do other interactive games where I'll kind of set up like a movie night type of ambiance. So like your couples and your families, they can grab like their popcorn or snacks or whatever. They can sit and they can watch. And what I'll do is I'll play certain games and I'll give them the opportunity to interact, because a lot of them are like decision and choice making. So if you make a certain decision, it can alter what's going to happen with the entire game. So what I'll do is I'll give everybody that's in the live chat the opportunity to come in and make the decisions for me. I've already played the games. I've already beaten them. But because a lot of people don't know about them, I'll give everybody that opportunity to do their thing. Like, oh, hey, what do you guys think? Should I go left? Should I go right? Should I say yes? Should I say no? And they'll be like, oh, BDB, go here, or do that, or no, not right there, or go there, or say this, or say that. So, and they're like, that's dope. Like, you don't have too many people that do that. So I definitely want to give back by doing those type of games and making it entertaining for people, because what's been happening too, a lot of people will grab these same games just off me playing them, and they'll go and play with their friends and family, and they're like, damn, this is actually dope. I didn't even know about this game. Or even the party games, the same thing. Like we come in and we have a ball, we rock out. You'll have your trolls and your haters that come in and they'll say some negative stuff or try to throw off the ambiance, but we don't let that stop what we're doing. We still have fun regardless. And it's like I said, it's just a ball. And you know what, I'm actually going to be doing another one very soon. It's a game called Madverse City. I actually did a stream of it maybe a day or two ago. It's a robot rap battle. So what it does is it creates two lines. Yeah. That's the reaction I wanted.
My alley.
Yeah. So it gives you two lines, and then you have to create two lines of your own to make it rhyme. And so you basically have 4 bars, and you're battling with everybody else that's participating in the game. And then everyone gets to vote on who they think the best robot MC is. So, hey.
We ready.
Yeah, you would love it. Like so many people that I streamed that game a couple times already, and so many people came through like, this is dope. And I've done other stuff that's similar to it. So if you ever get a chance, just go through my list and look at some of the different games. I'm even doing requests. Like if people have certain games that they want me to restream again, I'll do so just off of them, just showing love and appreciation. But that robot one, I'm going to do another one, but I'm going to make it kind of like a pay-per-view type of thing, which will be free 99, by the way. It's not free 99.
The free
Free 99. FREE 99.
But by any
yeah,
means,
this one that I do,
need a sponsor that if they decide to go on the right, they'll have blue sociable. If they want to go on the left, they might have a red sociable. If you need a sponsor.
Oh yeah.
Just saying, putting it out there.
Absolutely. But this one coming up that I'm going to do, I'm going to have a cash prize. So for everybody that wins, they'll get some money. And I can do it either PayPal, Cash App, Zelle. So So that one's going to be coming up real soon. So like I just tell everybody, just hit the bell on your devices, whatever it is. And when you see me go live, just jump on in and let's have a ball. But yeah, I do this for you guys. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for all of you people that I'm meeting and just connecting with. Like Big Daddy Beard would not exist, you know. I'm actually surprised nobody asked me how I came up with the name. So
I mean, well, at this point, we changed your name. At this point, we changed your name. I mean, like,
Rhythm and Beards.
yeah, you Salt Pepper Zaddy. We gave you like 4 different days. Like you ain't, you know.
I'm like the old school rappers. I like having all the different aliases. You know how like
AKA.
yeah,
You ever know
BDB Beard. The gamer formerly known as Big Daddy and all that stuff like that. That's me right there. So yeah. I do thank y'all. And Miss Angie, I thank you for giving me this opportunity. This is probably one of the most entertaining interviews I've ever conducted. So thank you and God bless.
It's a convo.
Huh?
It's a convo. It's a convo. It's not an interview. It's a convo.
Convo. I mean, again, thank you for this
so
opportunity.
What did you think when I came asking for you to do the convo?
That's another good question. Wow. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like that's so, what he say. What she want to do? What? Who's sociable? What's this? What's that?
I honestly, after watching your streams and then when you made the reach out to conduct this combo, I was just blessed. I'm like, wow, like, and again, just seeing your personality and your hustle and your ambition, and like I said, I love that name. I love that whole sociable layout. It's so dope. So when you told me that you wanted to do this, I was just like, I was all for it. So, and I'm glad you gave me the opportunity, and I hope the man above continues to just rise and shine upon you every day. Just keep hustling, keep doing your thing, keep making your moves. And oh yeah. And like I said, you're just like me. You're one of those people. You're not going to change. You're going to be who you are. And I respect that so much because you don't see a lot of people who just know how to truly just focus on being themselves and being that person that everyone loves and respects. So I see that within you and everyone that I've conducted combos and interviews with. So it's a blessing. Like I said, you guys are making me who I am. And, because of it, I'm going to continue to be who I am because of you guys. So I appreciate it all. It truly... I'm trying not to cry.
I'm grateful. Listen, I'm grateful. And I believe what Dad said. This one right here, you that man. I see who you are. I enjoy it. We sat here for 2 hours, just laugh and talk and just interact with each other. You have it. And don't dim that light. And I'm a crybaby, so we're not gonna do this because we're not gonna do this. I just want to tell you that me too. I'm proud of you. I'm really proud of you, and I'm grateful that you came and had this convo with me. But we're not done. We just begun. Okay, we're not done. We just begun.
Thank you.
So, with that being said, because you're going to have me all emotional.
That was one of those This Is Us moments.
I appreciate you. I definitely appreciate you. And you want to hit Frankie Beverly before I let go? Before
I let go. You make me happy. Hey.
Oh, yes.
We're going to be on for like 3-4 hours just going down memory lane like Minnie Riperton. So
Thank you for letting me be myself.
Hey. That song can relate to so many people like us, because people don't understand like those. That's why I love that type of music, because those lyrics just what they talked about is so relatable. Just that line right there. Thank you for letting me be myself. Like, I mean, it's like I said, it's the simple things that we overlook, that we don't think about, that are so meaningful and mean so much to us. Like I said, even this quote, this is simple. As long as you follow this, your life will be exactly what you want it to be. You know,
They called us a mess. They said we a mess. We're a mess, but we're gonna go. We're gonna come back for a part 2, and we just gonna have fun. I'm gonna see him in about a week when he's free, and we just gonna chill. We're gonna just talk. We're gonna kick it. In the week, we want you to be on our session because you coming from the man's perspective. We're gonna be talking about some things that's grown, baby. That's grown. We're gonna be talking about the boom boom room, the boom boom room. Hey, the boom, because we need a man's perspective how to keep house. Keep house, you know? We want that. Not on no Kevin Samuels. Not on no Kevin Samuels. No, we don't want that. We want some men to tell the women what you like her to smell like, what it look like, what it feel like, you know? That's it.
absolutely.
So
It's,
we'll see you next week. I'll
Yeah,
send you
absolutely.
a message. Okay?
Thank you.
I
Yeah, I would
appreciate
love to be a part of that.
Until next time, okay?
Yeah, and again, feel free to drop in anytime I stream and
I
stuff like that.
will.
Everyone
I'm
else that's
coming.
coming in that's brand new, hit the bell, drop in anytime. You know, I welcome everybody. Like I said, it's Jay's Boom Boom Room, so come on through.
I'm coming. We ready? I'm coming. Thank you so much. Until next time, okay?
Take care.
Deuces.
Peace and love to all of y'all.
Oh my goodness, guys. That was so much of fun. I like him. We're gonna call Zaddy. We like Zaddy's J. Zaddy J. Slim Jim Lightfoot. We got something for you tonight. So you better be ready. You better be ready. You better come back because we got another combo. Hi, Rochelle. You know, replay. I said Slim Jim Longfoot. Until next time, guys. I will see you later tonight. Come back. Hang out with Angie Cook. I appreciate you guys. And get them questions ready. You gotta have them questions ready. Asking all of them questions. Ask